Hey YouTube, thought I'd make a video about the tractor here. Couple issues. One was the transmission leak, really wasn't obvious, and another one was the air code for the EGR. It would be P0400. I'll tell you how I fixed those two things, and we'll get under the hood. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's talk about the EGR valve. It's way back behind the engine here, but it is you are able to disassemble it. This is a 97 tracker, and you have a little tube here that runs down also to just the side of the EGR valve. That gets clogged up and needs to be cleaned. In the back, when you take off the EGR, it has two ports in the engine, the back of the actually the manifold. One port comes right up into this tube, the other one goes through the manifold over to the head. So you can clean both of those as far as you can, clean them out. I used brake spray, brake cleaner spray, cleaned this out really good, and got me a long hose, put on the end of that can, the brake cleaner, and squirted it inside the other two ports to clean them out. Then after that I used a air pressure and air gun, and spray a bunch of that choke cleaner in there, and then I would use the air gun so that would kind of force it to go further. Okay, to completely clean out this EGR tube that's coming up here, you have to clean out on the inside of this. So we took the little intake breather part here off, and you need to go inside. See, I have a light here. Let's get that one. Okay, I got the throttle blocked open, and you can see up in there that little hole. Well, that little hole comes in the back side of that manifold, and that was plugged up. So let's see if I can get that light a little bit. Here we go. Oops, out of focus. Okay, that's the little hole you want to unplug. Mine was completely plugged, probably a little tiny hole there. And I used a screwdriver. It's about 3/8 of an inch big around. I used the flat blade. Whoops, there it goes. I used the flat blade and just stuck it in there and got that hole cleaned out. Okay. Now we didn't have to take off the intake manifold. That hole is accessible through the throttle plate, and that back little tube, you pull that off, you can clean out that tube with it being off. So that really took care of the P0400 air code. I did use some cleaner, what's called that, I did use some injector cleaner that put in the gas tank and run a gas tank through. All of that helped. And while you got the EGR valve off, just it's a vacuum, just spray it off inside, clean, just keep spraying it until it's clean. That was the EGR. That kept it from running all the tests, and it failed smog. But got that cleaned up, Got back from the smog station not too long ago. That was super. Done. EGR valve cleaned up. P0400 taken care of. This little pipe here and the EGR valve. And we give you a little close-up of that. Okay, now you can see the pipe and the EGR valve is right there. Get a clear picture of that. It's got 2 bolts on the back side of it there. You got the vacuum hose there. You can see it right in the center of the screen. And just pull that off and clean it up. Okay, that took care of my problem. So the little tracker's turning out to be a really nice little car. We got it all cleaned up, steam cleaned. Everything's cleaned off. Air conditioning working good. Whole bit. Okay. Thanks for watching.